Alright guys, welcome to the definite comprehensive guide to the climb up, saut de bras, arm jump, cat leap, or whatever you call it in your place in the world. I'll start with the climb up as that's where the chunk of the technique is. And although I've seen the people get this day one, I wouldn't count on it, and it should take you at least a year to get it really down right. So first of all, find a good wall. You've most likely been pulling wrong, and you've been doing a couple of things wrong probably. So you need to find a good wall that you can train at continuously, so you can get the technique down. Then you can go to other walls. The place I'm training right now is the Tesla Museum, but you can train at, I guess, Crkva Voždovac, or the place between buildings on Savski Venac. It doesn't matter really, just find a good wall you can train at. So, if you had nobody to train with, your saut de bras will probably look like this, where your hips are way close to the wall. Where you want to be actually is here, but this is way, way harder to hold. You look like my forearms are doing a lot of work now. And you got two options, like you can do the palm grip, which I prefer, which is something more like arm wrestlers and stuff, or you can do the open hand like this, where the thumb isn't on the wall or barely is on the wall, and it's more like what some climbers do. So the pointers here, when you're getting into the saut de bras, you put your lower foot down first, and then the upper. And also the upper foot points to the body. And this is gonna be really hard to hold, but this is where you wanna be, with your hips as far away from the wall as possible. All right, so now that you're on the wall and you're in position, what a lot of people start doing is fucking pull-ups. All right, so you're not gonna do a climb up like this. It's the same reason you can't do a muscle up is the same reason you can't do a climb up. It's because you're pulling towards the clavicle and not towards the hip. So half the muscle up is the back, I mean the lats, you know. So you need to be pulling towards the hip. Additionally, when you're on the wall, a quarter second before you start pulling, you need your feet to be pushing. Having strong hamstrings, I mean, when I got strong hamstrings, I noticed I could push way better on the wall. So what you want to do, look something like this. And also, like, don't go like this with your arms. You're not fucking limp. Engage your back. So when you start pulling, the lower foot is going to go up. At the apex of the foot, I mean at the apex of height, with your foot pulling upwards, you want to slam it into the wall. As you slam it into the wall, the other foot goes behind, and you do this. This part is called a kickback, and you can practice it on lower walls. You can practice it before doing even the climb up. All right, so this is all clip of me here. Two things you need to keep in mind when jumping into the saut de bras. Feet hit the wall first, and if the wall is too grippy, you need to adjust pressure accordingly. You can't hit it full strike with your feet if the wall is grippy, since this can result in you staying in place and falling on your back. So just watch out for that. And yeah.